Hello Aquarius, how are you doing today? How are you doing? I'm here to do your 1st to the 7th Tarotscope for the month of March, and this is for 2019. And this is going to be for Aquarius for the 1st to the 7th of March 2019. This is going to be for the first week of March. So what I'm going to be doing with Aquarius today is I'm going to be doing a 7-card spread for the first day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, the sixth day, and the seventh day. We're going to find out what can be expected for Aquarius. This is for day number 1 of March for Aquarius. This is for day number 2 for the month of March for Aquarius. This is for day number 3 for the month of March for Aquarius. This is for day number 4 of March 2019 for Aquarius. This is for day number 5 for March 2019 for Aquarius. And 2 more shuffles. This is day number 6 for March 2019 for Aquarius. And day number 7 for March 2019 for Aquarius. And I am cutting the deck. Day number 1, we're starting off the first day of March with the Magician in reverse. Very interesting. And your underlying energy with day number 1 is the Knight of Swords in reverse. And I am using the Alchemia Tarot deck, by the way. You can actually get this deck on eBay. Day number 2 for March for Aquarius is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And your underlying energy for day number 2 is the Six of Wands. And for day number 3 for March for Aquarius, we have the World in reverse. And your underlying energy is the Five of Cups in reverse. Show that to you upgrade. For day number 4 for March for Aquarius, we have the Two of Cups. And this is the Two of Cups. This is in reverse. And we have the Five of Wands. And for day number 5 for March the 5th for Aquarius, we have the Hierophant. And your underlying energies for day number 5 is the Ace of Pentacles. Set to upright. And for day number 6 for Aquarius, we have the Knight of Cups. Very good card. Wonderful card. Already starting to see something changing towards the end of the week. And we have the Devil in reverse as your underlying energy. And for day number 7 for Aquarius in March, we have the Seven of Pentacles. That is upright. And we have the Page of Wands. Upright. So one thing I wanted to speak about for Aquarius is patience. Patience is a very good big key that I really wanted to say for Aquarius, and especially when I'm seeing towards the ending of the week of March. I apologize, March 2019. I'm starting to see signs of growth. So I want to go back to the first, right here with the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Magician in reverse. It's kind of some tricking, manipulating. Here's a Mercury energy card, and we have the Knight of Swords. So we do have Mercury going into retrograde March the 5th, which is interesting, and I will bring that up in just a moment. March the 5th, we do have Mercury going into retrograde in the evening of March the 5th. And so we have a Mercury planetary card, and Mercury is in the shadow period during this time frame of about to go into retrograde. So I feel like there's some delays in moving forward. If this was having to do with a move, I feel like there's some things that's holding you back towards day number 1 for March for Aquarius, and we do have the Magician. So there's some things that's just not coming together. Could this be a manipulating energy? Maybe someone trying to manipulate you, but I feel like there's something that is stopping you from making a move forward. There's something that is delaying you, creating delays. And I'm going to clarify this in just a moment. But I feel kind of the sense that there's just ingredients just not coming together. It's just some things just not coming together. There could be some deception or involved with this that is possible. But when I'm looking at the second day for Aquarius, we also have the Nine of Pentacles, and I like this card, I just don't like it in reverse. It's a beautiful card upright. Definitely, if this upright does show a very strong connection, I feel there's some connection issues and some conflicts. Maybe you're having a difficulty getting over some things. That's what I want to say going to the second day for Aquarius. Definitely not seeing a lot of support. This could be external to you. That is very well possible. This could be some disconnection, spiritual disconnections, if that's what I'm going to say. Going into the third day of March 2019 for Aquarius, we got the World. So we have some changes that is imminent for Aquarius. Maybe some losses. Maybe we have the Five of Cups. And if you're looking at here, we kind of see a person looking at their hands. They drop these cups and they've fallen out of their hands. Could this be a relationship? Could this be a loss of someone? I feel like you're holding on to something, but you're going to get over it. You're getting over something. There's some things that you're having a difficulty getting over. Maybe some changes, or maybe some endings, ending of an old life, beginning of a new. Maybe some things that you're kind of holding on to for Aquarius that you're having a difficulty getting over. So I'm going to go into the fourth day for Aquarius, and I'm going to clarify this in a moment. We have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is, this could be you having a difficult, whether this is business or whether this is relationships, commitment. This could be conflicts that has taken place. Could this be conflicts with a business or a relationship that is possible? I'm definitely seeing struggles. Five of Wands in reverse, and this happens to be day 4, day before Mercury goes into retrograde. I'm seeing conflicts taking place for Aquarius. Could this be a fight? But I'm feeling some type of battle. That's what I want to say that Aquarius is going to be going through during this particular day in general. Energy just showing, this could be lack of commitment, someone not willing to commit, or could this even be, there's a lot of instabilities that is creating a lot of conflicts for you. That's what I want to say for Aquarius. Day number 5, now we do have the Hierophant. This is where we're starting to see things starting to shift a little bit towards the first week of March for Aquarius. Now we actually have the Hierophant, your energies for Aquarius. Now we have the Magician, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and I feel the sense that there's a very strong connection. This is a spiritual advisor card. Whether this is someone going to get counseling, dealing with losses that they have. We do have money losses for some others. This could be a demotion, a job loss. We definitely got an Aries, Taurus, Gemini type energy, but I feel a strong Taurus type energy for this energy here for Aquarius. But there's some type of financial losses that is taking place. But I feel the sense the Hierophant is kind of reaching down. If we were looking at this, there's kind of this energy reaching down. Maybe whether this is some type of advice or assistance, or there's some type of reaching down, and maybe someone's reaching a hand to you. They try to offer you some advice, or maybe this is offering someone else advice, what needs to be done. It does not look too negative towards the end of the week. I'm seeing the Knight of Cups, and I'm going to clarify these. We got the Knight of Cups towards day number 6, a very psychic, connected type energy. You're very well connected. Energies for Aquarius are going to be very extremely psychic towards the, especially if you're Aquarius male. Towards the 6th day of March, I'm seeing the Devil card. The Devil card deals with maybe toxic relationships, codependencies, drug addictions. Whether this could be also something that is just holding you back. I feel the sense that you're seeing what you need to see, and kind of in a way to be able to escape this. There's kind of the sense that you've been able to break away and maybe bring yourself some freedom, and really get yourself out of negative, toxic situations for Aquarius. Definitely Earth energy coming out here. We do have fire. But when I'm seeing number 7 for Aquarius, this is what I really wanted to focus on, because you've been waiting, and this is waiting for something to manifest, and it's like you're putting the seed, you're sowing everything, and that's what I want to say for Aquarius. And there might be some delays, but I'm seeing the beginning of growth with this Page of Wands. This could be an external personal growth, so this is generally a Leo energy. This could be a Cancer, Leo, Virgo energy. But coming off as a fiery energy, we also have, here you go, this is a Capricorn energy, a Taurus Capricorn energy that I'm seeing here today. The strong fire energies. I feel this is personal growth. This is, you waiting for something to manifest and starting to see personal growth that really has a potential to bring out something in a positive way. For Aquarius, towards the 7th day of March, you're going to notice energy starting to turn around in a positive way, and the beginning energies of starting to really bring growth into your life. I feel it is minor, but you're going to start to see it. I still feel that there is waiting to be done and to be made, but I'm starting to see growth starting to take place towards the 7th day of March. Could this be financially, or things that you've been waiting for a long time? For some, this could even be just the sense that you've been holding on to something for so long, and maybe you're starting to have some type of energy in a positive way. The world could be something, a new beginning with something that you're already going through when things just were not coming together. But it looks very positive. For others, this could be you starting something new, and starting a new beginning of something and waiting for something to start to grow and start to manifest. It looks very positive for Aquarius. I am going to clarify this. So why do we have the Magician in reverse for Aquarius? And I'm using the Thelema deck to clarify. Why do we have the Magician in reverse for Aquarius? And we have the 5 of Cups. So we have the 5 of Cups right here. You holding on to a loss with the World card. And we have the 5 of Cups with the Magician in reverse. Also in reverse, I feel like there was some losses, some things that may have been grievous to you. You're starting to see a hope. Just things are not coming together. Just things are not moving forward. There's some delays. But you're starting to see hope. You're starting to see a light. That's what I want to say first. Why do we have... And I was about to say the 9 of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Swords pop out really quickly. Some of y'all could be dealing with getting control of your thought process. If this is dealing with feminine energy, this could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Generally, it's a Libra card. However, this could be you're really starting to see the truth, starting to think clear and logical. Maybe you're not very well connected. This could be chemistry issues. This is marriage. Very well possible. Could this be your Queen of Swords if you're an Aquarius male, or if you like women? But I feel that there's some things that someone may be having a difficulty getting over. If that's what I want to say for Aquarius. Could this be you? Could this be external to you? But some of this, maybe there's not the support that you feel that you need, but I feel like there's someone that's having a difficulty of getting over something, and that could be some connection issues, if that's what I'm going to say for Aquarius. Why do we have the World in reverse for Aquarius? Why do we have the World in reverse for Aquarius? And we have the Ace of Cups. Now look at this emotions. I was seeing 5 of Cups. Look at this bubbling, this overflowing, bubbling up energies of emotion. So you're still holding on to something, but we're starting to see the clouds break. Going towards the 3rd day, we're starting to see some break in the clouds. We're seeing a dove, and to me, this represents some new beginnings. I'm seeing enlightenment in this card. Generally, I wouldn't get that unless it was the Ace of Swords, but I am seeing the sense of maybe some enlightenment. There's kind of a emotional energy maybe pertaining to this. This could be emotions, mixed emotions, but I'm seeing something that is very pure and very divine for Aquarius. You could also be dealing with a Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy, but definitely some new beginnings that I'm seeing taking place for Aquarius for day number 3. Why do we have the 2 of Cups in reverse for day number 4 for Aquarius? Why do we have... Ooh, and I'll take that card. Now we have the Tower. The Tower in reverse. So I've already been getting this for Aquarius, even in the monthly readings that I've kind of been looking at. We do have a tower coming up, and this is towards the fourth day. For some, it could be a little bit different, but in general, it's about the fourth day. And that could be why I see five of wands, the two of cups. Could this be relationship oriented? That is very well possible. Um, Not listening to advice, and make sure you're listening. Um, Getting help if you do need it. Um, so when I'm looking at the Two of Cups, could this be the loss of commitment, some imbalances? I'm not feeling a lot of peace here. I'm feeling kind of the sense of a loss. This is a relationship. There's kind of a toxic energy if this has to do with relationships, or maybe there's some toxicities. I'm not saying someone is toxic, but maybe there's some conflicts that has taken place for Aquarius during this time. Definitely seeing struggle, some conflicts. Could this be internally to you? That is very well possible. That could be internally to you. That does not necessarily have to be a physical battle or a fight. Could this be an internal fight that you're going through, Aquarius? But the Tower in reverse is showing the sense that it's over with. So this is something you already went through, or this is something you're going through now, and to say, hey, I'm going to fight through this. I'm going to get over this really quickly, and you're building upon something. And I was getting that new beginning with the Ace of Cups, with that lost type energy. This is a sense of you starting to build upon something. The Tower's over. It's the aftermath. If there was some imbalances, I feel like, hey, I'm able to build upon this. Everything's been brought down low. Now I'm able to start to rebuild, if that's what I want to say, which is interesting. The day before Mercury retrograde. Kind of interesting. Now, why do we have the Hierophant upright for Aquarius for day number 5 of March? Why do I have the Hierophant upright for Aquarius for day number 5 of March? Why do I have the Hierophant upright for Aquarius for day number 5 of March? And why do I have the Hierophant upright for Aquarius for day number 5 of March? And I was seeing the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Magician in reverse. Remember, we did have the Magician in reverse here in day number 1. So this could be you going to get help. You know that things are not coming together. Maybe there could have been some manipulation. I do have the Hierophant upright and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't think it's a manipulation. I do have the Hierophant upright. The Hierophant is a trustworthy spiritual advisor. Could this be you, Aquarius? Could this be going to get help from someone else? I feel like there's some things that's not coming together. There could be some loss to Ace of Pentacles, maybe a financial loss, a job loss, but some things that may not be working. Could there be deception that is involved with this loss, or maybe could there be kind of tricking, charlatan type energies, and maybe someone trying to trick them. Also be aware of con artist type energies, people like do with the losses going on. I'm seeing an honest energy for Aquarius. There's a loss with honesty, so when I'm seeing the Magician, so be aware that there could be, with the Magician reverse, could be some deception, someone trying to con you, or if that's what I want to say, towards the 5th day of March. This could be pertaining to a job loss or maybe financial losses. Why do we have the Knight of Cups for day number 6 of March for Aquarius? Why do we have the Knight of Cups for day number 6? And I have the 7 of Wands. That was the upright card. That's what I'm going to take. This is you standing up for yourself. This is you standing your ground, standing up for yourself. Here we have 6 Wands external to you. Notice we don't see a person there. We don't see anybody in the picture. So it's like, where are you? So where are you? I mean, I feel like there's like little chickens here. They're putting the wands up, but they're not nowhere there to actually show their face. So we got the 7 of Wands, and you're coming out of that door. You're coming out to stand up for yourself, to stand your ground, to protect something that is possible. I'm feeling boldness. Here we got a lion, so I'm seeing a lot of bravery going into the 6th of March for Aquarius. I'm seeing a lot of boldness, a lot of bravery. You're ready to stand up for what you need to stand up for, and definitely in the sense of you breaking away. You're thinking very clearly. It's a little bit different if you've had some struggles. I mean, things are coming together. It's a no card that I like the way that you're getting this. To me, you're willing to fight to get yourself out of a situation. That could be the devil in reverse. You're getting yourself out of a situation. towards the 6th of March, and it looks really good for Aquarius. If you have been going through struggles, just things that's not working out. I'm seeing a lot of different energies for Aquarius going towards this particular week. Why do we have the 7 of Wands for day number 7 for Aquarius? Why do we have the 7 of Pentacles for day number 7 for Aquarius? Why do we have the 7 of Pentacles for day number 7 for Aquarius? Why do we have the 7 of Pentacles for day number 7 for Aquarius? Why do we have the 7 of Pentacles for day number 7 for Aquarius? Why do we have the 7 of Pentacles for day number 7 for Aquarius? And I'll take that. We got the 9 of Pentacles. So this is you waiting for something. If you're waiting for someone else to give you help, for someone else to give you assistance, come in and offer you a hand. It's not going to happen, Aquarius. I feel like this could also be you quit giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and this giving everything to everybody. I feel like there's growth that is happening external to you. So when I'm looking at the 9 of Pentacles, this is some delays and assistance. Here we had kind of in shining armor with this little disc in their hand. If you're waiting for someone to give you assistance, if you're waiting for something, dealing with finances, or you're waiting for something, some type of you're waiting for something to happen, something you've been waiting for a while, there's still delays. You're going to be waiting, so be patient, Aquarius. But I am seeing that there is signs of growth, personal growth external to you, really kind of the sense of new beginnings as a person. That's what I want to say, maybe to external energies as well for Aquarius. It's looking very good. There's a lot of just different energies towards the middle of the first week of March. I am seeing kind of the sense of if there was some tower moments, kind of some ruining, tragic moments. I'm feeling the sense that you're getting over it really quickly. This is the picking up the pieces, picking up broken pieces, and really getting over these conflicts and these situations that I'm seeing where things just have not been coming together for Aquarius. And towards the end, I'm seeing the beginning stages of something coming towards the future. I'm looking here and I'm seeing your future is what I'm seeing for Aquarius. Your future is all about your future, but there's some delays in getting there. Things not coming together at the moment, but you're going to fight for whatever you have to really get yourself going for your future, Aquarius. You're being very bold. You're going to do whatever it takes. And I'm seeing already some signs of things starting to set into place for new beginnings, and even towards the 3rd day. And so I'm going to do a love reading for Aquarius. And by the way, this was the Alchemia Tarot and the Thelema Tarot. And I will put in the description. I will go back and put in the description afterwards if you do want to get these decks. Where you could go to get these decks. I actually got the Thelema off Amazon, and I got from eBay the Alchemia Tarot. So I'm going to do a general love reading. This is for Aquarius singles, and I'm going to do a general love reading for married and taken Aquarians, and I'm going to get my romance angel oracles. And this is going to be very quick. I'm just going to do a present, past, future, underlying energies. And this is for single Aquarians when it comes to love, for the present, past, and future for the first week of March. This is for single Aquarians in love for the first week of March. This is for single Aquarians in love for the first week of March. And one more time, this is for single Aquarians in love for the first week of March. Now keep in mind, if you're married and in between, you could be coming off as single as well. We have letting go of control issues. Letting go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. It's not something that is going to be rushed. Let it unfold. Let it happen in its own divine timing. And with that Ace of Cups, I was seeing. So I feel the sense of just let it happen. Let it happen when it is supposed to happen. Letting go of control issues. There's some things that's going to unfold naturally in its timing to the future. That's what I want to say. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This may be something that someone external to you is not doing. There could be some control issues, but letting go of that, I feel is something that could very well be tied into when it comes to love and being able to receive and give, if that's what I want to say. I feel more or less receiving for Aquarius. This is your past for Aquarius engagement. Engagement does not necessarily have to be marriage, but for some it can. This could be you engaging in relationships, but I feel that maybe with this in reverse, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. If this was you, I feel it was one-sided, or maybe it was not happening yet. Maybe this was something you should have, but you didn't. That is possible. Stay optimistic. Maybe there were some things that was not coming together as well. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Could this be some trust issues or maybe some doubting issues? That is very well possible. Maybe this thing just wasn't this timing. But it says stay optimistic about your love life. There might be some difficulties doing that. But letting go of control issues, and I feel kind of a sense that it is going to happen. Just give it some time. Be patient, Aquarius. We have wedding. Now it is possible for some we could have had an engagement, an actual engagement. We do have wedding for some. I got it in reverse. It says this situation involves marriage. When I'm getting wedding in reverse, to me, I'm not a very big fan of a wedding card in reverse. I also have healing family issues. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I'm seeing healing family issues for Aquarius. This could be dealing with your relationship. Could this be with children or your parents? But it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. When I'm seeing this for Aquarius, I feel kind of the sense that there might be some issues, some healing issues that need to take place. So once again, I'm going to go really quickly go into married and taken for Aquarius for the first week of March. This is for married and taken Aquarius for the first week of March. This is for married and taken Aquarius for the first week of March. We got past life relationships. You have known each other before. And here we go. We got healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And we got trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. This is in reverse. For your future for Aquarius, we got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And we got codependencies. That is perfectly okay. It actually gives me viewers. So when I'm looking at this for Aquarius, I'm seeing the sense that maybe there was some past life relation. I don't mean past life relationships as a past life. This could be something in the past, someone that you've been with for a while, or maybe an old relationship. Or this could also be dealing with family or relationships as well. Maybe this is some things that's being healed. Could this be a healing process that needs to take place? If you're married or if you're taken, I feel kind of the sense there was some trust issues in the past. Maybe your external energies, there was some difficulties in for and them being able to give love, and I feel like there was some trust issues that was being involved with Aquarius. It is safe for you to love, and I feel that since it was safe, maybe there was some trust issues, if that's what I want to say for Aquarius, and I feel like there's some healing that needs to take place. When I'm seeing this here today, I'm seeing the senses in the future that there is some codependency, whether this is addictions, toxic energies. Could this be addictions that has taken place if you're married or taken? But I feel the sense of expressing your love. Could this be other addictions dealing with sexuality or maybe drug addictions? There could be trust issues that are involved around this pertaining for you to that person or for that person to you. This could have been mutual as well. I feel like there's a lot of trust issues that was being involved with Aquarius. I feel the sense that there is going to be a lot of expression of love towards the future, especially towards this particular energies. There's going to be a lot of expression, but I feel like there's some things that's holding back. I was getting the Devil card in reverse. When I'm looking at this, that's what the Devil card means, is actually toxic relationships. Sometimes that could be dependencies, drug issues, or whatever. Some things that maybe you're having a difficulty breaking away from. This might not be drugs. This could be other things that is just holding you back, keeping you tied down. Maybe addictions in your personal day-to-day life does not necessarily mean it has to be drugs or anything. But this could be some things that maybe could have been a distraction to you when it comes to relationships as well. Could be eccentric type energies, things that you just always like to do that maybe is kind of separating when it comes to love. I feel the sense there is more of that expression and you starting to open up and express more when it comes to love, Aquarius. And once again, it looks very wonderful. I do want to say thank you, Aquarius, and I hope you like this video today. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, also hit the notification button for the next time I do lives. And you have a wonderful first week of March, Aquarius.